On one side, a beast derived from the Super Saiyan, coming directly from the transformation most used by Saiyans in the past to conquer planets, Oozaru, which reveals how wild the Saiyan race can be through this brutal form. On the other side, we have him, the Master, the icon of pure hidden power, a deity enshrined in Dragon Ball Super, who even trains Goku from this timeline and demonstrates his mastery in battles, especially in evasion. Although no warrior has really landed a hit on him, we know it's possible. Speaking of possible, I ask, if possible, for you to help us once again. If you're not subscribed yet, come join us on this channel, and also leave a like and activate the bell. Unlike Goku and Vegeta from this timeline, do you think Super Saiyan 4 would stand a chance against Whis? Currently, definitely not, and we'll discuss why. But they could also add Super Saiyan 4 as a new form in Dragon Ball Super, making it canon, just as they brought Broly to life. They could also use him to bring Super Saiyan 4 back, but that's a topic for another video. If you want me to bring Broly, the future Super Saiyan 4, to the channel, just comment, and I'll make a video about it. Regarding the powers of an angel, and if for some reason he was like Mirus in the past, an angel in training, then this would be the favorable scenario for Super Saiyan 4. We'll talk about this and much more in today's video, so come along with us and let's dive in. Despite their immense power, angels must follow strict rules. They cannot take sides in conflicts and must remain neutral. The only known way for an angel to be eliminated is by disobeying these rules, as almost happened with Mirus. Mirus is a character from Dragon Ball Super who first appears in the Galactic Patrol Prisoner Saga. He is an angel in training, sent by the Grand Priest to learn more about mortals and their lives. Based on him, let's look at his techniques and how he fought alongside Goku in the battle against Moro. And in this scenario, we can measure Whis' strength back when he was in training, and thus give some chance to Super Saiyan 4. The fight between Mirus and Moro in Dragon Ball Super is one of the most exciting moments of the series. Mirus is extremely fast and agile, able to move so quickly that it seems like he's teleporting. Although he doesn't fully use this ability, Mirus demonstrates reflexes and movements reminiscent of Ultra Instinct. If it were the current Whis, he would have developed Ultra Instinct to an extraordinary level. How would Goku break this instinct? We can remember that Gohan once managed to break Goku's full instinct, but we don't know how advanced Whis is at the moment. Considering this, even if Super Saiyan 4 greatly increased his strength, he wouldn't be able to break Whis' instinct. One of the greatest speed feats in this form is demonstrated during Goku's fight against Baby Vegeta. During the battle against Baby Vegeta, Goku shows incredibly fast reflexes, reacting to surprise attacks and counterattacking with precision. Even so, it would be very difficult. Let's continue the comparison through Mirus, the angel in training. He can create energy barriers and fire powerful blasts. He is also a highly skilled fighter, able to face Moro on equal footing. When using his angel powers, Mirus begins to disappear, as angels cannot intervene directly in mortal affairs. He keeps fighting, knowing it will result in his elimination. Before completely disappearing, Mirus encourages Goku to protect the universe and reach a new level of power. His intervention gives Goku the time needed to master Ultra Instinct. This fight is a powerful example of sacrifice and determination, showing how much Mirus cares about the universe's fate. I don't know what a full battle with Whis would be like, because it's often said that if an angel breaks the rule of intervening in mortal affairs, they are erased. Why wasn't Whis erased when he helped Goku against Frieza? Was it an error, or does Whis have more to hide than we imagine? We must also emphasize Super Saiyan 4, which in just one transformation already matched two forms from Dragon Ball Super. Besides agility and quick response in battles, like Ultra Instinct, he can also absorb energy attacks and convert them into power for himself. An example of this is when he absorbs Baby Oozaru's Revenge Death Ball Final and transforms it into a Kamehameha 10 times stronger. We could compare it to Ultra Ego, which uses the opponent's energy, but in a different way. Comment what you think about this. Could Super Saiyan 4 be a match for Mirus or a Whis in training? And what about Whis' current power? For me, if Whis joined the battle and used Tempo Rewind as he did in the Resurrection F movie, the fight would end right there. It's as if he fought and foresaw everything, And if that's one of his hidden powers, like Hit, but in a different way, Hit can skip 0.1 seconds into the future, allowing him to dodge attacks and counterattack precisely. Over time, he improves this ability to skip up to 0.5 seconds into the future. Imagine how overpowered 3 minutes would be. During the time skip, Hit becomes intangible, making it impossible for his opponents to hit him. He uses this ability both offensively and defensively. We could even base this form to compare Whis' powers. Anyway, that's it. We could go on discussing this for days, and only if something very specific happens would this be the perfect scenario for Goku's Super Saiyan 4 and Whis to fight, maybe in this reality, or even in another. Nowadays, many anime feature characters crossing over into others. Imagine your best warrior, the strongest you've ever seen, going to another anime and losing, or vice versa. We have a clear example in Dragon Ball with Aral. Aral Norimaki is a character created by Akira Toriyama, originally from the series Dr. Slump. She is an android with superhuman strength, innocence, and an energetic personality. Aral also appears in Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Super. Aral defeats Goku and Vegeta in episodes of Dragon Ball Super in a comical and exaggerated way. In one of these encounters, she faces Goku transformed into Super Saiyan Blue and easily matches his power. Her absurd strength and unusual abilities, like shooting beams from her mouth, make her a formidable opponent, even for the most powerful warriors. Now imagine creating a multiverse where several of these characters could fight. In your opinion, which Dragon Ball characters would enter this tournament, and who would you bet on? But what if, in one of these time spaces, within Dragon Ball itself, some of the characters could battle? We know that Dragon Ball GT is not considered canon, and it's a parallel story, but in Dragon Ball Heroes, it participates. So, why not make it canon, since Trunks came from a different future and different events? In Trunks' future, androids 17 and 18 cause immense devastation. 6 months after Goku succumbs to a deadly heart virus, the androids emerged and started destroying everything in their path. The androids found the Z warriors and brutally defeated them, leaving only Gohan alive. With no one left to challenge them, the androids turned the planet into their personal playground, reducing Earth's population to just tens of thousands. With Bulma's help, Trunks traveled to the past in hopes of saving Goku and thereby changing the future. They hoped that together, they could defeat the androids and prevent the destruction of their world. Trunks had several important developments throughout the Dragon Ball Z and Dragon Ball Super series. After defeating the androids and Cell in his timeline, Trunks managed to bring temporary peace to his future. However, he faced a new threat with the arrival of Goku Black and Zamasu. Despite his efforts and the help of Goku and Vegeta, the situation became so critical that Zeno, the king of all, decided to erase that timeline completely to eliminate Zamasu once and for all. Trunks and Mai were then allowed to live in a new timeline where none of that had happened. In other words, many timelines exist, so Dragon Ball GT could be added as one of them, as a form of a temporal line. Imagine if Goku and Vegeta from that future could even travel through time, or if Trunks' current timeline turned out to be this one, it would be surreal. This could transform Dragon Ball GT into canon. It would make a good addition to the series. And now, let's talk more about Super Saiyan 4 Goku's power. Goku, in his Super Saiyan 4 form, has a range of impressive abilities that make him extremely powerful. Increased strength and speed. The Super Saiyan 4 transformation combines the raw strength of the Golden Oozuru with the agility and control of a humanoid, resulting in a significant boost in strength and speed. He also has a Kamehameha that's 10 times more powerful than normal, capable of causing massive damage to opponents. Goku can absorb energy attacks and convert them into power for himself. An example of this is when he absorbs Baby Oozuru's Revenge Death Ball Final and transforms it into a Kamehameha that's 10 times stronger. This is somewhat similar to Vegeta's current ability to drain his opponent's energy, but in a different way. Majin Buu also possesses this capability. The Super Saiyan 4 form allows Goku to maintain the transformation for extended periods without tiring quickly, unlike Super Saiyan 3. Although more associated with Vegeta, Goku can also use powerful attacks like the Final Shine attack, a stronger version of the Final Flash. Goku maintains a high level of mental and emotional control, allowing him to use his strength more strategically and effectively. These powers make Super Saiyan 4 one of Goku's most formidable transformations in Dragon Ball GT. That's it, folks. Thanks for watching up to this point. Come back anytime, and see you another day.
Peace out.